Hi Pisces, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111. Welcome or welcome back. First of all, I want to thank you all because in the month of August, Pisces was rocking my channel with the most views, likes and comments. So thank you so much for that. That is what keeps us going, right? So the one who has the channel, if you see that people are liking what you do. So thank you so much. So I will go ahead to do your deep love read for the month of September 2019. What I was seeing by preparing for your reading was movement forward, action. I've seen you also still a bit guarded, not completely in balance. But I've seen forward movement and celebration. So let's see what this reading will bring. I've already connected with my angels and spirit guides and asked them to bring through clear, accurate messages and guidance for you. And we thank them for this support. Let's just dive in. So please, spirit guides, angels, we begin with the spirit animal for the month of September. What wants to come up here? We have two coming up. That's, by the way, the spirit of the animal oracle. We have the ego mastery. And it says, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the wings of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Beautiful card, beautiful message. Sorry for the glare. And we have the swan coming up too, grace. And this card says, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Sorry. So, beautiful messages to begin with. We will go into the overall energies of you, your partner, soulmate, love interest, person of interest, however you want to call it, and the overall energy of the connection. With the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor, we will pull additional information from another deck to these cards. And later on we go into heart space, mind space, soul space, and what's going on in the physical for you as well as for your person. Shared energies, possible future, possible outcome, as well as advice from spirit at the end. Whoop. So please, spirit, what is the overall energy of Pisces in love for the month of September 2019. We have indecision coming up here. So I've seen you not really in balance. That could be because of indecision, how to go on, how to move on. I feel here the indecision of letting go or moving forward, holding on or forgetting about it. What is the overall energy of Pisces soulmate when it comes to Pisces here in this connection for the month of September 2019? What is their overall energy? We have the sacral chakra coming up. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So This chakra is about our emotions. It's also the chakra of pleasure. So emotional imbalance, but what I feel more energetically is excitement. But we will pull additional information. Let's get the last card from this deck for the overall energy of your connection here. Woman holding a heart. Spirit tells me to also take the bottom. That's the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, so our third eye. So, woman holding a heart. So someone in this connection is ready to give the heart away. I feel it's more you. Doesn't matter if female or male. I feel it's from your side you would be ready, but because nothing happens, you are in indecision if it even makes sense to still hold on here. And with the third eye chakra coming up, it is about having that vision, trusting our intuition. Intuitively, it's shared energy, right? It's the energy of the connection. Intuitively, both of you know that there is more to it. But we have to trust this. So these cards are telling you, trust your intuition on this connection. We go into the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid for additional information to these cards. Indecision. What else is what? Is the tribe coming up? Cards are flying here. What else? I don't read reversals in this deck. The yin energy and the tribe. So the tribe, that could be family, friends, as well as any kind of, I don't know, Facebook groups, something like that. Whatever it means to you, you find. It's the clarifier for the indecision, right? So you find support here in your tribe. To ground yourself is what I get from Spirit. So if it are friends or family, spend time here together. It will help you to ground and get you out of confusion. Or if it's a Facebook group by example, you could get support there too from others who are in similar situations. With the yin energy coming up, it's a feminine energy we all have inside of us, right? It is about the receptive mode, not the action mode. I really feel here that we have to come in our softer side again. So maybe this situation goes on for a while here and you feel burdened, is what I hear from Spirit, and that hardened up you a bit over time. I really feel here an energy of not really believing anymore that this situation could evolve in the way you've wished for, at least in the past. But Spirit is telling you to go into the receptive mode, to soften up a bit and find support in your tribe, whatever that is for you. So the sacral chakra on their side, what additional information can we get here, please, Spirit? Why is the sacral chakra here? So that are too many. And what do we have here? 2, that's okay. We have milk and honey. This is a card of abundance. I hear Spirit saying that this is their wish. That's what they want. That's where they want to get. Abundance in every way, in every area. happiness. And we have a leg up, that's the card of support. So they also get support here. I get family with this card in their case. But it's a general read, so we will have different scenarios here, of course, for each and every one. So they try to manifest their happiness here. I mean, I've asked for the overall energy of them towards you in this connection, right? So with milk and honey, it's really that they want to have that happiness here. But right now they are in a situation, emotional, imbalanced, where they need support. For others I get, because I feel excitement with the sacral chakra here, so that positive emotional imbalance. If you have, if you share the same friends, by example, knowing the same people, that they try to get support here, to get information about you, first of all, and also maybe to arrange something. Woman holding a heart. We have breathe. Beautiful energy. So if this is representing you, what I was feeling, so ready to give your heart away, open to love, you have the yin card coming up here, what tells you go into the receptive mode and soften up. And this card is telling you the same. Really just breathe, relax, let it come to you. Meditate to connect with your higher self and your angels and spirit guides to get your guidance, and to also come out of confusion when it's here with the indecision, because when we are in this kind of mind space, we can't see clearly when it comes to our intuition. Our mind is clouded. So it could help you to calm your mind and really see your intuition clearly here. So there it is, the third eye to the sea. That's the card, a bit of the hermit, going within, soul searching, deep emotional healing, going with the flow. Let's see where the both of you are spiritually at. These are the Sacred Spirit reading cards. So, please, Spirit, tell me, where's Pisces at when it comes to spirituality? Where's Pisces at spiritually? We have meditation coming up. Improvements require persistence. So yeah, not just once a week or once a month. The best would be 2 times a day to really stay grounded and calming the mind. So what is with Pisces soulmate going on spiritually? Galactic healer, move forward with an open mind. So Spirit, let me listen for a second. Spirit tells me that they are in recovery mode, healing, resting, rejuvenating, and with that open mind. So what I get here from Spirit is, and that's also why the third eye came up here, they feel that too intuitively. They have their vision too, but they think somehow they maybe could be caught up in an illusion here, not really trusting their own feelings here. And maybe that's also why we have the sacral chakra coming up. So one card for the connection, please. Wow, divine will, let go of fear. So the divine will card is a card that confirms that you've already manifested what you truly desire. And the divine wants to bring it to you, but fear is blocking it. Fear is blocking the manifestation in the 3D. So that can be on your side. On your side, I feel more doubt that this really, does this still make sense? So that kind of thought. So the Akashic Tarot will tell us your current lesson or challenge when it comes to this connection. So for Pisces, please, current challenge or lesson when it comes to this soul connection here. Beautiful. You have to believe that something beautiful can evolve here out of this still. Forgetting about the past. Letting go of the past. Coming back into that belief that the birth of something new is possible here. And if you don't want them back, someone from your past, it's also important for a new relationship that you don't, because one situation didn't work out the way you desired, that you don't give up on love or on your happiness in a relationship because of that. It is about to see life through the eyes of a child with all the miracles around you. Everything, every little thing is a miracle when we are children, right? So believing again and trusting that everything is possible. Coming into more light-hearted energy. Meditation will help here. What is the current lesson or challenge for Pisces soulmate, please, when it comes to this connection? The lightning bolt is a card very similar to the tower in the traditional tarot. So something shaked up the foundation here. Very unexpected and sudden. So they have to deal with difficult circumstances here, whatever this is about in their life. Again, it's a general read. So even if I would clarify, I'm sorry, it's different for each and every one, right? But they have to deal with difficult circumstances here because their foundation was really, for some, even destroyed, but at least really shaked up. So what they have to find is that balance inside of themselves, first of all, again here. For others, your connection was this lightning bolt. I get here that they finally see it for what it is. So something, whatever happened here in their life, was waking them up. And they've seen finally something they didn't see in the past. It caused a change of perspective here. But they still deal with it. It's their current lesson or challenge. They are still dealing with this. Also healing from that destroyed foundation, building themselves up again. Current lesson or challenge for the connection, please. So for both of you. Two coming up. Yeah. Caught in the ruins. So, first of all, letting go of the past, because that's what Spirit is pointing out to me here right away. So, in the past was something not working out the way you've wanted to. And you've lost trust here that this could get better, that there's still a chance. I feel here in your heart, a part of you at least, hopes for this. I hear also thoughts like, how could I be so wrong? Because you've trusted your intuition, and your intuition told you this is someone special to you, but it didn't work out, and so you don't trust your intuition anymore. And the indecision and confusion comes from that. Your intuition is still telling you there is still something possible here. It's not the end. There will be another opportunity. But because of your past experiences in this situation, or even in other situations already, you don't trust this feeling anymore. And your mind is telling you no, because our ego also always wants us to protect, to make the same mistake again, right? And that is what's causing confusion. So, caught up in the ruins of the past, and for them I get caught up in the ruins right now still, because that lightning bolt destroyed the foundation. So for some of you, I hear Spirit saying, separation from long-term partner, even divorce here, with children involved. We have also for the connection here the lookout that came up with the caught in the ruins. So don't focus so much on these ruins. Go on the lookout and change the perspective, get the bigger picture. By stepping away from the situation a bit more, you get the bigger picture. By going within, meditating, calming the mind, grounding yourself, you will get a different perspective of things. Not just you, them too. It's shared energy. Okay, let's go into the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. For your energies first, heart space, mind space, message of higher self, what is going on in the physical. So, please, Spirit, what is going on in Pisces heart space when it comes to their soulmate here? Heart space of Pisces. The Nine of Pentacles, well-deserved reward. So you're doing you, and that is what I've seen in my vision before, that you're still guarded. Nine of Wands. So 2 nines coming up here, and that's good. That means your focus is on you. You try not to think about them 24/7. You are focusing on yourself, on your career, on hobbies, on your healing, your own spiritual journey. So well done, and you will be rewarded for that. But you're still guarded with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the card of the wounded warrior, someone who was fighting a lot of battles, exhausted, cautious, and guarded. So it's coming up in the heart space, so your heart is guarded. You're not able to open up your heart to this person here right away. And that's good. What I hear from Spirit is here, because of you being in this energy, you set healthy boundaries. And that is really good. Congrats. What is going on in the mind space of Pisces when it comes to their soulmate? 6 of Wands, believe and succeed with the solar plexus chakra. So that's the victory card, right? 6 of Wands is really wanting to move forward. You want to have success here, I think, in general in life, but you I felt this here already in your overall energy. So deep inside there is that wish and also that intuition that tells you it's not over yet. But to trust this is something else, right? But I really feel, because we have the Nine of Pentacles here coming up, that you just want to be victorious for yourself in your life. You are looking for your own happiness here. The solar plexus chakra, that is the chakra where we are shining from within when it's not blocked. So it's our self-esteem, self-confidence, courage. But when it's blocked, our fears are in the way. Our fears are sitting in the solar plexus chakra too. So we have the divine will that is blocked by fear here. What I get on your side here actually is that it's the fear to open up to this connection again, fully, full-hearted. Of course, of the fear that you will just be disappointed in the end again. And that's totally understandable and human, right? So you want to be victorious here. You feel intuitively that something is going on. But you've learned to protect yourself, to put yourself first. But there's still, you're guarded, and there's still that fear to get disappointed again here. What is the message of Pisces higher self when it comes to the soul connection here, please? I'm picking up on today. Spirit told me to not take the bottom, so we have two already. Yeah, so this is something you've waited for and put a lot of effort into for a long time. Seven of Pentacles, a lot of earth energy coming up here. Even though I just go with the signs when it comes to major arcana or court cards, and we don't have any here, but we have a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here on the table now, and also fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. So Seven of Pentacles is the card of patience. We put a lot of effort and energy into a situation and are waiting for the harvest, awaiting results. Waiting for that solid new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, and this deck called Strengthening Bonds. So wanting that solid new beginning. And I mean, this is the message of your higher self. So it tells you here, your effort wasn't for nothing. You will get your solid new beginning. You will get your Ace of Pentacles. For me, the Ace of Pentacles is also the gift of the gift from the universe here. So that patiently waiting and focusing on yourself, doing you, will be rewarded. And I mean, Nine of Pentacles in this deck already told us here, well-deserved reward. What is going on in the physical of Pisces, please? I don't read reversals here either. Challenging. Oh. Spirit tells me take it. And okay, in this case, it's okay. So, in the upright, challenging times, Five of Wands, more fire energy here. Times are very challenging here. Mental conflict, we've seen that indecision coming up here, but it came out in the reverse. And it tells us it's the end of challenging times. Coming out of this energy, and it's paired up here again with the third eye chakra. Trusting the intuition. You are your own worst enemy by going around in your head over and over about the same circumstances. So by calming the mind and trusting your intuition, you will feel more, you will feel less challenged. I have Spirit told me take the bottom again. I mean, the third eye was at the bottom already, but Spirit told me to also take this from the bottom now. That's the Judgment card, Blossom. Judgment is the card of reconciliation, of second chances, of spiritual awakening. It's called Blossom here. So again, I hear Spirit saying the reward will come. So we've had that message here already. So trust. You did great work here. And you will be rewarded. Spirit is repeating this. So we go into their energies now with the Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, also by John Holland. Let's see what comes up for them. So please, Spirit Guides, Angels. Let's go into the soulmate of Pisces here. What is going on in the heart space of Pisces soulmate when it comes to Pisces and this connection? In the heart space, please. Suffering and silence, 9 of Swords, and the Strength card. So Leo coming up here. So suffering and silence, 9 of Swords is an energy of darkest fears, nightmares, sleepless nights, worst case scenarios in our head, and deep suffering, painful state of being. When I feel a very yearning energy with this card. Now you can see this person here in the card. It's a woman, but that doesn't matter. Is looking there far away. I feel really a very yearning energy here. Sorry, my throat chakra is activated here throughout your reading. Maybe that means communication is coming in. We will see. So we have power coming up, the Strength card. So again, a Leo is represented by this card. And it tells us, so the Strength card is about that throughout life, throughout all the challenges and experiences, we've gained strength. But what I get here more is that they need a lot of strength right now to not, I mean, how I've said, they are building up their foundation here, still dealing with the aftermath of a tower moment. Healing. They have a goal here with the Milk and Honey card. That's where they want to go towards to, but they aren't able yet here. So suffering and silence, yearning, trying to build up their own strength, confidence and courage here. For others, I get they see you as a very, very strong person. The sacral chakra is again at the bottom here. What is going on in the mind space of Pisces soulmate, please, when it comes to Pisces and the soul connection? Mind space, please. Wow, 2 aces. Again, the Ace of Pentacles. You've had this. It's in this deck called Prosperity Begins. That's the same card as the Strengthening Bonds. Same energy, only different deck. And that is paired up with the Ace of Wands, Passion Ignited. So, 2 aces. Aces are new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles, a very solid beginning. And the Ace of Wands, a very passionate beginning. So they want to have that new beginning with you. They feel a lot of passion for you, but they also want something solid, want to offer something solid. I also hear Spirit saying they know that they can't just come in as this passionate person, that they have to offer you something solid too. What is the message of the higher self of Pisces soulmate, please, when it comes to this connection? Judgment again. So, paired up with the Three of Wands, partnership and alliances. So the Three of Wands is usually a card in the traditional tarot of yearning, of waiting for the ships to come in. Also representing long-distance relationships. In this deck it's called partnerships and alliances, wanting to work together to make things happen. It's the message of the higher self here. I get here that message that they are really working spiritually on themselves here, so working with spirit, but they also want to work together with you. Maybe for that ones of you who are here in that deep kind of soul connection where also telepathy is involved, they want to work together here. We have it combined again with the Judgment card that you've had too. Here, I was looking for it right in front of my eyes. So, same energy again, so mirroring going on here. In this deck called Truth. So what I get from Spirit, through their spiritual work, they are seeing the truth now, the bigger picture. We've had that message already in the overall energy of them here. So again, Judgment is the card of also of closing major karmic cycles, but again of reconciliation, second chances, spiritual awakening, seeing the truth, seeing the connection for what it truly is. They couldn't in the past, is what I get again. What is going on in the physical of Pisces soulmate, please? Seven of Swords, deception and envy, as well as the Magician, awareness, and the Lovers. So, deception and envy, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the card of betrayal, lies, sneaky behavior. So they are dealing still with energies of the past, what they did to you, not knowing how to move forward. They are still in that hiding their emotions, hiding their feelings, hiding their thoughts, not being open here to you yet. I really get here there is no or just little communication. So not about the important things, nothing deep, no deep conversations, if there is any. So they have to build up their courage here. I hear Spirit telling me is, what Spirit is telling me is regretting the past because they now see the truth. I think that they didn't know how much they've hurt you in the past. Now they are aware, and we have the awareness card here, so that's the Magician. So they know now, they are very aware of what they did to you, regretting it and also feeling, as Spirit is telling me, they've made them feel the pain. So they've had their own destruction here of their foundation. And they are realizing now that's what they did to you in the past. So, but with the Magician, it's not just about awareness, it's also about having all the tools available to manifest what we truly desire. And in their case, that is that happiness with you, right? The milk and honey came up already in the overall energy, and here we have now the Lovers. So could be a Gemini or an Aquarius here you are dealing with. So Lovers in this deck called Harmony. Wanting to manifest this relationship. But right now, still caught up here in these past energies. Hiding themselves as well as their feelings and their thoughts. Let's get some shared energies with the Romance Angels. So, Lovers is so they want to have that new beginning. But I really feel they have to stabilize themselves here, ground themselves after their power moment. But they are already thinking about that new beginning, trying to manifest you here, building up the strength. With the suffering and silence in combination here with the Seven of Swords. For some of them, it's also about could they ever forgive me for what I did? Did I mess it up for good here? Shared energies, please, for Pisces and their soulmate. Too many want to fall out here. Thank you. Yeah, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and that's exactly what both of you think. You don't believe in it anymore anyways here. You still have that feeling and these thoughts and that intuition coming up, but you don't believe it anymore. And they think they've lost you here because of what they did to you in the past. And are thinking you wouldn't take them back anyways. You can't forgive them what they did. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So both are jumping into conclusions that it makes no sense. Both want to have that new beginning, that chance at least, but out of different reasons not believing that it's possible. And so, in most cases, not doing anything. And that is so sad. I do a lot of readings like this, or personal readings. I mean, in general readings it's different. I pick up on many different scenarios here. But also in personal readings, when I see a situation like this, it's so sad. So I want to take both and shake them up. To at least ask. I mean, if they would come towards you and try to communicate openly, I think you would be ready to at least hear them out, what happens afterwards. But where are they? So we have, yeah, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Exactly. So fear is holding back here. On your side, the fear to open up your heart again, to get this, because you fear that you could get disappointed and hurt again, and you don't believe it anymore anyways. So not in your head at least. I think your heart knows. but and they are fearing to come towards you because they think you can't forgive them. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, letting go of heavy energies, coming into more light-hearted energy, enjoying life, enjoying the moment, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, exactly. And you've had strengthening bonds here coming up as message from your higher self. So, conversation would be the key here. Now let's get 2 for you and 2 for them. First of all for Pisces, please, 2 cards. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I don't feel this on your side, I have to admit. So at least not when it comes to them. You are focusing on yourself here. I don't get any kind of energy here that is telling me that you are thinking about them 24/7 and that your mood is depending on what they do or don't do. But yeah, addictions of any kind could also be, okay, Spirit is telling me it is that you've lost trust in yourself and your intuition, and negative thought patterns that are coming from that. So lost the faith in that something is still possible here in this connection, or in your life in general, that you can find your happiness in a relationship. We have flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. There it is again, that light-hearted energy, letting go of the heaviness. Don't take life too serious. I know, easier said than done. So, for them, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It flew to your side, and it would be fitting because your heart is guarded here. So, for Pisces soulmate, please. You deserve love. You are lovable. So I really felt a lot of regret here on their side. And these thoughts, how could you ever forgive me what I did to you in the past? So they think they aren't lovable here. And deep regret. I hear also, I was so blind. Let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. What I see here on their side is because they have that wish to move towards you here. Fear is holding back, but they are still, whatever, it's not coming up here, and that's okay. Whatever their tower moment, their lightning bolt here was, they still need healing. And maybe it's kind of the thought that they could lose you forever. If there is still a chance, then right now, that they want to rush into things. But it's good that something is still holding them back here, because I don't think it's the right moment now to rush. But I feel an energy of wanting to rush towards you to find out what's going on, to see if there is still a chance. To tell you that they know how much they've hurt you, that they see you now for who you are, the meaning of the connection. So they try to push themselves here through their recovery mode, and that's what they shouldn't do. Because when they come towards you with that feeling not lovable, in that regret and not feeling worthy, it wouldn't be the right thing here. I have children at the bottom, so I was getting here at first that for some of them they've left a marriage where children are involved. So we go into the Tarot of Dreams for some possible future energies for both of you. Possible future energies, please, for Pisces and their soulmate. There it is again. The Nine of Swords again. They've had this here, suffering in silence. Paired up with the King of Coins or Pentacles. So could be an earth sign you're dealing with. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. A Knight of Coins, so more earth, a lot earth and fire in this reading. No water. There are many. Palace of Coins. Page of Swords. These two fell out here and I've put them in again, and then now they are coming out again. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Possible outcome. We go through all the cards in a second. Let's get them all out. The Sun, Leo again. Eight of Cups. And the Magician at Four of Wands. Wow. That looks pretty good and promising. So let's see what we have. So we have the Nine of Swords. How I said, they've had this card in their heart space, called Suffering in Silence. So it's the card of anxieties, darkest fears, nightmares, sleepless nights. So there is fear in the way. We've had that message with that card here for the connection. It said exactly, let go of fear. Divine will let go of fear. So the connection or the relationship is already manifested in the higher realms, but it can't manifest in the 3D yet because fear is blocking it. And it, yeah. But we have the Knight of Coins with the King of Coins. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King of Coins is someone who is very stable as financially. And in general, very grounded, very solid. It's very slow movement. We've seen you waiting for this for a long time. And he's still, I say he because we have a king, of course, could also be a woman. This person moves slow because, first of all, fears are in the way. They have to build up their courage here. But also they have to ground themselves first and heal. With the Palace, I get here that they have to move after leaving another relationship or even marriage. So they try to build up their own foundation first. That's why nothing happens right now. Wasn't the same message in your August reading? Kind of, at least, similar? Well, I did so many personal readings the last weeks. Could be wrong. But we have the Page of Swords here. The Stalker card, so watching you, and you are watching them maybe, but the Page of Swords in general is someone who wants to have clarity, who wants to bring clarity, communication, a very determined energy. But it's just a page here. It is just already, I hear a spirit saying, strategizing how to come towards you and to communicate and offer you that Ace of Pentacles. Here it is again. So it's 3 times in this deck. It was here, strengthening bonds as message from your higher self. That is the Ace of Pentacles. And it is here in their mind space. Prosperity begins. It's the same energy too. Ace of Pentacles. And here it is again from the Tarot. Ace of Coins. Solid new beginning. And the outcome is even more beautiful. We have the Sun, the most positive card in the whole deck. So Leo. Clarity, illumination, happiness, joy, light-hearted energy. After both of you have been able to let go of emotional baggage from the past, moving away from it towards wish fulfillment, because the next card would be the Nine of Cups. What's wish fulfillment? And the Ten of Cups is that complete emotional fulfillment. So leaving the past behind, any emotional baggage, and moving forward in that very optimistic way of the Magician. So Aquarius again, using all the tools available to manifest that Ace of Pentacles, moving into the Four of Wands. The 1111 card, achievement, joy, stability, happy relationship. So very promising future cards here. Wow. I hear Spirit saying, if you want them back, don't give up yet. Because what I was getting already in the beginning was that intuitively you feel something is going on, but nothing happens. So you think, makes no sense, and they would just disappoint me again, and so on. We've had these messages already. And but right now they are on the way, but they still need healing. They need to build up their own foundation here again before they can move forward. And it wouldn't be the right time right now. You don't want them in that state of being right now. Unstable. So give them the time now if you want to wait for them. Of course, your decision. To do what they have to do right now. But they are thinking of you, strategizing. We get more information. When this card comes up, it's always about don't jump into conclusions. So for some of you, you may not even know that they've separated from the other partner. Don't make up. I mean, the Nine of Swords is also a card of making things up on our mind. It's not real. Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords are cards of self-made mind prison, of something that we are creating out of conclusions. Jumping into conclusions, making up worst-case scenarios. Wait, yeah, it's not the right time yet. And we have helpful people. So both of you had cards of support in the overall energy. So supportive people around you here. So these are the heart-shaped love oracle cards by Tony Carmine Solano. We have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And at the bottom, what do we have here? When you pass from the world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So it's a pretty long read. I apologize. I get so caught up in my readings always. I don't pay attention to time at all. I had some personal readings that were about 2.5 hours. That is pretty long. But I want to bring as much information as I can. And as long Spirit is providing me messages, I want to bring them through. So one last message, please, for Pisces in love for the month of September 2019 as an advice, please, from the Gaia Oracle, also by Tony Carmine Solano. So I will just read one, and Spirit is also telling me that this one here is more about them. It's called attachment, and if they've really left a family here behind, they are still attached to this situation too, not in that way of want to go back, but in that way of closing that cycle, finding a new home, moving, finding that new foundation for themselves. It's called here also letting go, restriction and fear. So letting go of fear, yeah. We have hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Number 34. So yeah, letting go of fear. We've had this. Letting go of any kind of negative thought patterns. Coming back into trust. And they have to close that old cycle here. And also I hear Spirit saying forgiving themselves for what they did to you. On your side, nothing like this came up here. That you are still holding on to something that happened in the past. So, but if you are still thinking about what they did to you and still judging, it's time to heal this and let go and forgive here too. For yourself, not for them. So I will read the hidden path, 34. You have traveled far in search of greater meaning and fulfillment, having made much progress and learning valuable lessons. You want to continue your journey, but the road seems to have come to an end. Where do you go up from here? The symbolic imagery on this card is set within a magical forest. It seems inviting, yet the way forward is not clear. No physical path exists. However, there is a way forward. Between the trees is a symbol for eternal life, and to the right a symbol for healing and protection. This card is inviting you to move forward spiritually and offers you healing and protection along the way. Spirit and matter must now merge if true progress is to be made. Your rational mind must align with your heart. When heart and mind are both focused on the same goal, great things are possible. This is true spiritual alchemy. All you work towards can now be achieved. Affirmations to this card. My heart and mind are in perfect alignment. My heart's desires and my thoughts are one. I am a spiritual being in a physical body. The journey ahead is filled with light. The light of my soul illuminates my path. So beautiful last message. My dear Pisces, thank you so much for joining me, for watching. And I wish you all the best for your situation here and in general, of course. A wonderful month of September. And I will be back mid-September with a mid-month reading, but not that long, not that deep, but just to see where it goes, right? So thank you so much again. Bye for now.